Good morning, Daniel B. Master Troll here. Appreciate that. I'm looking through these stocks and everything, there are some previous movers like ISIG, but I don't know how much ISIG can do today. I feel like it's got some room down to go. I'll watch it fall today. ISIG up 10%. The other one that was up is CNTX. Don't see any kind of news on it. Not looking too good over here on the pre-market chart, just working its way down. But it has the most volume for some reason. Let me read the context therapeutics, breast cancer. Okay, this was the breast cancer one. Okay. ISIG trying to become the mover on the day again. But I just don't know if I had the patience for it again. Yesterday it came up here and just couldn't go anywhere. It has no reason to be up. It's just one of those that will pop, you know. You're swinging in you. Let's see. This is IPO. What are they? Brazil Nubank finishes first day of trading up 14%. Nubank stock opens 25% above IPO price. Nice. Yeah, I saw that inflation report right here. US inflation jumped 6.8% in November in 39 years. That's insane. Insanity. I guess they're trying to catch up on all those breaks they gave out during the pandemic, boosting that inflation up. They got to make that money back. Make that money back. We thought it was sweet. That's why I never stopped working during the pandemic. I worked straight through. I ain't taking no breaks. I already know ain't nothing free in life. Nothing is free. Let's see. Daniel B, no. EVGO. CNTX, ISIG. Okay. Well, it looks like these are starting to get some volume, but ISIG, it's been a previous mover, has this little trend, but I don't know how far it has to drop to this trend, and will it break this trend down on the open? If I can get my line out here, let's see, trend line. Whoops. Okay. From right here. Wait, did I grab the wrong one? I did. It's been doing this little trend here, but I just don't think it has the juice in it today. It's Friday. This thing has had 2 days of movement for no reason. I just don't see it going any higher. super, the trend is at the, let me zoom in a little bit. All it needs to do is break down to 22 today, and it's going to be gone. 22. CNTX. I'll keep an eye on CNTX. I don't like it, but maybe if people start, because on the daily chart here, it did a gap fill, and it's going to open up higher than the 730s, but just not too much higher, just a little bit higher. So I want to watch it and see what it does. Has a high up here of the 984. But again, this one, no news on the day. So, well, actually, there is news on the day. It says drug candidate decreased reproduction of breast cancer. Okay. So we'll see how that goes throughout the day. TWLVU, 12C's investment company, announces receipt of notice from NASDAQ regarding late filing of quarterly report. Okay, that's nothing. That thing, look at that daily chart. Just chop, 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 chop. Don't want to be in on that. Anyway, looking like a slower morning. So we will see. Actually, while I'm here, let me draw the trends for CNTX. Does it have any trends that we can spot other than breaking down? So 750 going down there. We have to see an upward trend build up. Yesterday, I was a little bit impatient with S or ISIG. I didn't wait for the overall or the for the trend to really set up. I got in before, and I just knew that, hey, I'm not in a good place, so I just went ahead and cut the loss. And it did end up going down yesterday, ISIG, for the rest of the day. So I would have taken, if I were just to hold that, I would have taken quite a bit of a loss. But as you can see, it did return to that level. So I probably would have got out break even before it starts dumping again. But still, that's just not a good thing to practice, to hold something that's moving that big, because it can dip on you. That was from the 28 down to the 22, back up to the 26. And that's not the kind of thing you want to be doing. If you're going to get in, you got to wait for a bottom if you're going to hold. Like DB did on that IPO he just called out. I think it was New. Like New came down here, opened up yesterday, took a big dip down in this dip, consolidated, and he probably entered somewhere in here around the 10, maybe 1050 level once it started holding. I don't know. But look at it now, up here to 11. So crazy. If you're going to hold, get a good position. Holding high volatility stocks can cost you, though. Okay, okay. 817. Yeah, CNTX not looking good. Not looking good at all. Did it crack the 716 yet? 716 will be a bottom. So I'm just going to wait for some higher lows on that one. That's all I want to see on that one. And then ISIG, I really think this thing's going to break down this 22 level today. Have a strong suspicion. Anyway, what stocks are you guys watching? You can pop them in the chat. Anything IPOs. It really doesn't matter what you're watching. Whatever you're watching, just pop it in the chat. Good morning, Donnell. Hmm. Go over here. CNTX watching for now. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking forward to it's got to start making some higher lows though. If it can do that, maybe it'll be a possible. It has that breast cancer news, the cancer decreased reproduction, and the shares went up 40%. Um, but yeah, we just got to see. It looks good, but be even better if it drops some news right before the open. But I think I'm done with ISIG though. I just don't see any kind of reason to continue trading that. It's had this 2 days to run and just not getting any kind of reason why. I thought some news would come out maybe yesterday. It didn't. People just trading because there's under 1 million shares in the float. What happened to EVBG? Wall Street sees Upstreet open. Sector update. Everbridge stock plunges after CEO resignation on downbeat revenue outlook late Thursday. EFOI. EFOI. Wait, did I type that in? EFOI. Ooh, that thing already broke down 5. It's going. Does it have news or something to push it above 5? EFOI does not look like it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. On the daily chart, let's see where it's actually opening. It opened at the 412, or it's at the 412. So it's right above this level. We'll see. But yeah, that $5 mark is my line in the sand. But it may give some moves though. But it is look at this downtrend though. where's my trend line? Downtrend right here from the top. Look at this downtrend that it's fighting. It's going to have to break this. The downtrend right now is at the looks like the 523, is that right? About the 520s. Let me zoom in on this one. Right up here, 530. So we'll see. We will see. But it's going to have to definitely put the turbos on to get there with no news. What is the volume looking like on EFOI? Now it is forming like a little bit of a double bottom though. I'm seeing now double bottom of the 412, but if it breaks that down, let me show you on my Street Smart Edge just a little bit clearer. Right here, it had this little double bottom, but you know, it's looking like shorts will want to take it down through that 4. Bounced here, came down, gapped up all the way up here, gave all those profits back and came right back to where it started. So those are not good signs. I want to see it pushing away, getting that nice uptrend, not flattening out. That would definitely be the line in the sand right there. Let me see for support, because this could easily become resistance if it drops below that 410 and breaks the 4. Yeah, that's looking questionable. We got about 5 minutes to the bell. What's up, One Life? It is Friday, so yeah. ISIG about to take some souls on the open. That's the one I'm gonna watch. I'm not looking to try to stick my foot in it, but I'm gonna watch it. Matter of fact, the range that I drew yesterday, the buy range right here, came down and now it's floating within this range again. So I think that's it's just meditating right here in this range that I drew yesterday. And I really don't trust it. CNTX fighting let me go ahead and draw the trends over here as well. Nice little downtrend that it's going against on CNTX. EVGO. All right, so our top two contenders are CNTX and ISIG right now. I really think CNTX is going to be the move though. But we will see. Fighting a nice little downtrend. And has a trend breaking the lower lows right here as well. So we will see what it wants to do. Got about 4 minutes to the bell. Boy, that was only a minute. Gee whiz. Time seems to last longer during these periods. Started on. Distribute. All right, we're coming into the open. ISIG, I want to see this one go through the floor first. Then we'll go over to CNTX because it's got some work to do as well. 30 seconds. Got to be party time. Here we go. Here we go. How does this thing want to dive? There's the open. Gonna throw a nice little green candle up there and then come down through the floor. Let's see it. Let's see this green candle it throws up, or will it not throw any green candle up? Does it just want to come down? Will it hold the high of the 2646 here? Opening minute. Trying to get out of there. Can it blast out of that 2743? It could not. Ooh. Okay. I see you. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is what we call baptism by fire. Um and yeah, that's what that's called right there. All right, CNTX also on this downtrend needs some higher lows to start in this thing. We'll wait on that. But that was an amazing rip down from the 27 down to the 24 almost. And still pushing. Oh my gosh. Hope nobody bought that top. Because they're hurt right now. Usually we wait for an intraday pullback, but an intraday pullback like that, boy, that's something serious. Still pushing down. Will it break the $24? Getting bought up right there. It's looking for it to push on through that 24. Definitely dangerous on the day. CNTX coming down to that bottom trend as well, making new lows here. So we'll have to move this lower trend line down. Pushing on down. Let me see if anything else is looking viable. GO. What is the SPY doing right now? SPY is up. The SPY is up 2%. Got up there doing this little thing as well. Boy, this thing broke all the way through the 24s down there. Amazing push down in these first 5 minutes. Just giving it time. Want to see some consolidation and maybe some higher lows being formed on at least some of these. But today is not the day to play if you're not shorting. Okay. All right. I'll work on that. Want to see some smaller bars come on ISIG because this is just insane. There's no way. It's got a little bit of a trend right here. I draw this upward trend just a little bit that it was trying to keep up, but it's looking like it wants to break that 22. I don't know. That's not even a trend. I think I'm cheating it right there. Maybe this would be the trend, a little bit more noticeable, but it's already broke that by a lot. Still pushing down. I like this one. I like it for a bounce up. Let's see. Can it continue to push down? Want to see it come down. Let's see. 23.50s would be a great price to play small. Can it continue to push? Continue to push. All right, I'm getting, did I get in? Got in right there, very small. Looking for the rebound. And I will play it here. Got in some more, looking for the rebound. Can it jump back up? How far do you want to get back up? Got a lot of room that it can get back up. I'll play this bottom $23 as long as it stays above it. $22.99. Want to see this bounce back up if it can give it to me. There's a little bounce. Show me that life. Move down way too much. Let's see that life. Right now, my out will be the $22.99. Looking for it to get up. I want to see it back above this 200 moving average of the 23.50. And then I'll put my stop in if it can get above that level. Or I may need to jump out. So I got my stop down here, ready to go. Does it want to continue pushing down? Want to see it get those 23.50s up there. Okay. All right, so my stop is in there and we'll see how far it wants to jump up. Can we get those 23.50s to knock them out? Come on. Throwing a little wick up there. Very small position size, so it's not too much risk here. But I do like this bottom buy. All right, may get stopped out here. Yep, got stopped out a little bit. Let's see, the bottom of this is the 2282. Okay, let's see some green, some more green. Got out there. Boy, this dip is huge. Looking for it to shoot up a little bit. I would definitely continue to play this bottom. Let's see how far it wants to push down. Does it want to give some more? 2250s. Can it break the 2250? 2250 seeming to hold. We'll enter here a little bit. Get a starter position. Enter a little bit more right there on the bottom. Getting a nice little pull up. The bottom here is the 2254 will be my out. $22.49 is my out right now. Looking for a little bit of a bounce up here. $22.49. Be out down here on the bottom if it wants to continue to push down. Giving it plenty of time. Still wants to come down. All right. Holding that 2250 right there. Can we finally get a bounce back up? There we go. Holding small. Looking for this bounce on this extended play to the downside. If it breaks the bottom, I'll be out. Holding small share size down here. Looking for any sign of green. Can it knock those shorts out of here just briefly, really? Over the 23. Wants to continue down. Getting bought up again there. Do you want to continue down? $74 is coming back into play right there. $75s. Giving it some time down here again. Nice little double bottom. Got stopped out there, looking for more entries up here. Oh, really? Got a big pull back up. Got field there again. Taking some more smaller actions down here. New bottom, new out is a 22.24. Adding again, 22.24 is my out. 22.15 is my stop out. for these shares. So I got my out ready to go, looking for it to get up. Can we see it? What will it look like? Looking for a test up here, a VWAP to take some. 24.19 would be great. But just giving it room to play right now. That was a big move down, so that's why I'm willing to play down here. Looking like it wants to consolidate. Broke a lower low and popped all the way back above it. So let's see. Let's see what it wants to do here throughout this morning. CNTX did continue down there. Does it want to come down some more? More short pressure here. Did not break the 22.15 yet. Holding small share size. Can it continue to push down through the 22.15? I'll be out. Looking for more ad spots. That was a super extension. That's why I'm so bullish on it down here. That extension, it lost $5 per share. But can it push down some more? 41s. Facing a little bit. Can it hold the 22.50? This thing does not look like it wants to get up. Stopped out there, still want to push down. I'm going to leave it alone. Thought it would be able to bounce back up off those levels, but just wouldn't give me what I wanted. Still pushing down. Waiting for another entry down here. How far do you want to push down? Take a small entry there. Take a small entry there. Waiting to see if it can pop back up on this 15-minute candle. Come on. Get those buyers in there. Push these shorts out of there just a little bit. 22, can we start to see the 22 hold? 22, can we see the 22.01? There we are. Adding a little bit there. I'll be out at this previous bottom, 21.75. 21.50. Be my sell point. Once again, let's try it again. Can we get a bounce off this bottom? Can we hold the 22s? Giving it plenty of chances to come off this bottom. If it wants to continue to push, oh well, but I think it can hold these 22s up if possible. Let's see. Nope, still wants to push down a little bit. Not seeing that pop over the 22s here, so it wants to continue pushing down. Facing a little resistance here. 2203 right there. Adding there a little bit, 20 shares in. So buying this little bottom bounce here, looking for some resuscitation. 20 shares in, want to see what it can give us. Wow. Okay. Bottom here is the 2175. 2174. You're looking to get out. $21.74 down here. Trying to catch this bottom bounce. Entry price, average price is a 2207 right now. Looking for that bounce back up if possible. Can we get the 2220s up there? $22.10s need to hold. Not seeing the 10s yet. $22.20. 10s right there. Can we see the 11s, the 12s? There's a 17. Can we get this pop back up here off the lows? We want to see those 22.10s hold, but they're not holding. This may be an actual weak stock. $22s, can we see them back up there? Does it want to continue down? There's a new candle. Waiting to see what it wants to do. Can it get the 22s back up there? Flattening out a little bit. Okay. Holding my position. Does it want to go green on here? Only holding 20 shares, so let's see, 2041. So we'll just hold where I am for now. See what it wants to do back up to the top side, if it can make any moves. But we'll see. Looking a little weak right there. Gave it plenty of time. Looking for this thing to punish the shorts at least a little bit. Nice. Nice. Getting up there. So as of now, the out will come up and be at the low of the 2192. So 2189. I'll put my out if it doesn't want to get playing ball. But I'm going to give it a little bit of time here on this bottom bounce. Shorts stepping in hard on it. This candle goes back red. We'll have to stop out down here on the bottom of it. But this is pretty much as low as I could buy it and feel comfortable. All right, anyway, let me see if there's anything else. SIG. Nothing else looking okay. BFRI looking trash. Let's see what it wants to do. It's giving a nice little pullback as well on BFRI. This one looks like it wants to go back red. We need to see the 2250 hold up here. 2248s. Can we see the 30s come up here on the bid? 30s on the bid. Going back red. Well, thought I bought the bottom. Looks like it still wants to push down some. Can those buyers get it back above 22.25? I'll let it play. What was the one I was just looking at? BFRI. BFRI gave a little move down. What was the news on it? Watching. No news. Okay. This one's slowing down here. Short still pushing it down. Wants to go lower. So it'll stop me out for another little, what, $5 loss? $5, $6 loss if it doesn't want to hold here. Want to see it back above the 22s, but it's not giving it to me. So whatever. I'm going to leave this one alone. It's just, I thought I had a good entry, but apparently not. Low 26.74. Yep, wants to get on down. Stopping me out there. All right, I'm done playing with that one. That one just, I really thought it can get back off those lows. What is this thing? Why am I seeing like this blank? What is this? Huh. Don't know what that is, but okay. That huge move down, man. I really thought that thing can get up, but I'll wait. It's going to give a move. It's going to struggle here. It broke the low of the 21.75 there. Can this thing hold green or will it break the 75 again? Still interested in it. I was done with it for a little while, but entering it did not feel me right there. Entering a little bit there. Entering some more. Entering, oh, it missed me on that last field. Can it pull back some? Pull back some. Okay, entering right there. All right, so I'll just enter 20 shares down here again. And the low here again is the 21.66. Looking for it to revisit those highs up there. 21.66. Giving it another shot. It struggled at this position, so giving it another shot. 22.66 is my out. Or did I not do that right? 22. Oh no, not 22.66. What's this down here? 22 low, 21.70, 21.69. I'll let it play from there. So the sell is down there at 21.69. Want to see it push those shorts out of there if it can. Got up here and tipped the high of the 22.79. I don't think it's done pushing shorts out. Let's see. Can we hold up that 22.25-ish level? This is another try. May stop me out here again. It's looking for them to push those shorts out of there. Okay. What are you talking about? Okay, there we go. All right. So came back down to this position. If it can push out, great. But just giving it a try. It's got room back up here to the 23. Don't think it can go any higher than that. Let's see. CNTX just going on down as well. BFRI not looking too hot. IINN popped up there quickly. Big pop IINN. IINN. ISIG trying to get up off of those levels. Can this be the low? Can it create a higher low than this? I don't know. But if it can get going, that would be wonderful. CNTX IINN halted there. We'll keep our eyes on that one as well. This thing does not want to get up. Continue to struggle to get up. I'm looking for it to push those shorts out of these levels. 2282. It's had a big rundown. So all we need is a small pop. BFR still pushing down. Gonna leave that one alone. SIG continuing to get busted down here. All right, there's it pushing out some shorts down here. Do I want to enter one more time, or is it too late? It may be too late. Yeah, I'm gonna let it do what it does. If it wants to pay me for my position, great. If not, oh well. But I think I got a good bottom, nice bottom buy. As long as the shorts don't absolutely abuse it. 2270s, giving it some time. Waiting on IINN. 4 million shares traded on it. This one already looking like it wants to come back down. Can it get up higher? Can it break out of the 2283 here? 2283. There's a nice little push. Want to see it get up here and test the VWAP and see if it can get through it. That would be amazing. 19, 20 bucks. Nice. So up $1 per share. Can it break these levels up here, or will the shorts kill it? Giving it time. Do the buyers want to push it up there? If it dives right now, it's still a low risk trade for me. Entry price was the 22.16. See, that's why I said it may dive here. Just giving it time. If it wants to go, great. If not, oh well. All right, IINN did just open up. Let's see how that pullback looks on it. Okay, coming on down. How does this pullback look on it? Pretty nice pullback there. Nice top and tail on the 15-minute. So IINN. We'll have to see about that. Popping back up there. I actually want to see some normal trading on it. That would be great. DWAC took a dip like that too, but it's just a little bit more expensive. It took the same dip that the other one took, ISIG. DWAC. And Yeah, I don't want to touch DWAC. DWAC isn't the same setup. Plus, it has way less volume. So let DWAC play around down there. ISIG. All I want to see is it just hold and just gradually flatten out. I don't even care about it going up crazily. I just want it to flatten out. Right now, up 20 bucks on it. So up $1 something. Looking for it to flatten out. Looking for that higher low to form. Will it be sporadic? Will we see that 2350? 2325s. 2326. Facing a lot of pressure up here. Can we push all those shorts out of there? CNTX. CNTX coming down here as well. Got his first bottom. Looking for some more bottoms to form there. Oh my goodness, this thing dumped like a monster. Looks like it wants to continue pushing down. Risking $10 right there. Out. Actually, it may have gave me some slippage. I think they gave me slippage. ISIG, 20 shares. Yeah, they gave me some slippage right there. Oh well, gave it a chance to get up. It could not. IINN, huge pullback there. Man, I gave that thing plenty of time, but it is red on the day, fighting a nice little downtrend, so I am now done with it. Now that it has done this pop and failed, I'm done with it. All right, so we got our first bottom on CNTX, 652. Looking for an upward trend to start on that one. AVCT. Let's see, did I already take off AVCT? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that one. This one broke out, let's see, from the 251 up to the 289. Yeah, that's all right. This one's red on the day. INN is right above the $5 level, so I'm going to leave that one alone. It can definitely dive right under the 5. ISIG breaking down the $20 level. Let's see. EVGO. What do you want to do? EVGO. Red on the day. Man, only moving 20 cents. DWAC had a nice little move to the downside of 55. Let me put DWAC up here real quick so we can watch that one. What are you doing, DWAC? Holding that trend that I put down there yesterday. Do I want to waste this type of money on this type of stock? I do not. But it did bounce off the trend. Very choppy down there. INNN or INN, whatever, however you say it, is felling out. CNTX just needs a higher low form now. Tested this level, floated around it, Just want to see the higher low for the test of this top, but it is red on the day and fighting a downtrend. So let's see, trend line. Can we see it test this trend today? 760, 760, 750-ish level. All right, so let me see if I can find some trends setting up that are holding. CNTX. Let's continue to play around there. BFRI. Still going down. It's crazy. The top mover is like 15%. That's in my parameters. Just not pushing out of there. CNTX wanting to pull a red to green, fighting a nice downtrend. But it is Friday, so can't be totally mad at it. Waiting for a higher low to form on this one and a possible red to green move through the 756 on the day. Just going to give it a little bit more time. ISIG continuing to dump. DWAC trying to come out of the trenches, but it's got to compete with these other ones. BFRI. BFRI is barely moving now. Barely moving 30 cents. If CNTX breaks down this bottom of the 650, it's not going to be looking too good. It's going to be starting an even stronger downtrend intraday. $0.15 away from the 5. I think it's going to be going down. DWAC did shoot out of there. Wow, shot out of there a lot. $3 worth of shooting. Oh well. BFRI has a little bit of a trend here. Better trend than any of the other ones that I've seen, but a little bit of trend there intraday. If it can hold it up. IINN slipping on down to the 5. So just giving all of them a little bit of SOP, JE, JIE, RZIC. Oh my goodness. What was that one that was called out? I think it was like a $2 one, AVCT. Did it end up crashing out? Nope. Still holding up there just a little bit. Wait, is this the first move? Is this where I saw it the first time? It pulled back and then it broke out again, maybe for 15 cents ish. 15 cents. DWAC getting punished by the shorts again. PPSI starting to wake up. PPSI. PPSI looking like it wants to revisit the bottom. We'll see what it wants to do. Having some struggles there. So BFRI, CNTX, PPSI. EVGO. All right. So this one is getting a little trend. I would like for it to make a better move down in this, but it looks like that's all it's going to give us. Trying to get over the 7s right now. INN just looks horrible. BFRI. Breaking down that, or maybe that's not the trend. So I'll wait on that one. That may not be the trend there. Didn't respect it at all. Just slipped right through it. PPSI. Looking like it wants to play ball. Not that volatile though. BFRI does not look good anymore. It's falling back into the previous day's high. Came all the way down here, gave all those profits back. CNTX, can it get a higher low than this 655 area? PPSI finding a little flat top there. The daily chart on PPSI does not look good. Huge selling pressure sitting on that. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but CNTX or not BFRI, but CNTX, if it can get grinding up, it'll be okay, but it's just not looking like it wants to. Not forming a good trend here. PPSI 2 extended. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, things down bad. Yeah, One Life. It is looking a little spooky out here. It is looking a little spooky. Looking like it's Halloween, not December out here. All right. So this thing's getting a little too tight for my liking. A little bit too tight towards that 650 area. Looking like it wants to break that 650. PPSI ended up taking a nice little dip down. Wow, a very nice dip down. So yeah, everything's kind of looking like no-goes right now. DWAC is it's expensive, but it's also not volatile on the day. A little bit of CNTX. Wonder will CNTX test that trend up there? Right now, the more time that goes by, the lower this trend gets. So we'll see. Actually, I need to draw this overall trend from back here. So yeah, that may, if it does get up and it gets close to that 9, it'd be great, but there's a lot of pressure there at that 9. A lot of pressure. Let's see, what's the trend line here? Looking real dangerous up there. BFIR or RI going back down there to the $5. Just ugh. A bunch of ugh in the market. What is the SPY doing? I saw somebody say something about the SPY. Let's see. It's working its way down as well. On a kid's bike. I bet it'll be so funny to see you ride that kid's bike. Put a nice little kitty helmet on your head and some devil wings on your back. And you pedal to the moon, DB. You pedal to the moon. Okay, CNTX. I like it. May take a little starter position. Let's see, what's this bottom? 651. But it really hasn't confirmed a strong trend. It just has a trend, not a strong one. So we'll see what that does coming up to this breakout. I'm gonna give it time. Time. Okay. All right, so maybe we'll get a little trend set up now. Just giving it some time. Want to buy closer to the trend though, if I can. Give me a reason. So right now the two competitors are BFRI and CN, whatchamacallit. Fighting a nice downtrend through there. Trend line. Nice little trend right through here. Has a triple top up there at the top. Waiting for a definite trend to form. Both of these are fighting downtrends. This one's trying to pull a red to green move. I want to buy as close as I can down here to the trend. Trend right now on this candle will be the 671. Trend on this one. Oh, that's below the 550. I don't know if it can hold up there. CNT coming on down. Looking for it to come on down here and then just give us a little bit of a breakout would be great. Just a little bit. Just a little taste. Will it come down and snap this trend? Which one will break their trend first is the question. Okay, now we're getting a little bit better look. And if it goes and tests this this 750, it may not be good if it comes back down real fast. Depends on the speed here. But it looks like it wants to pull that red to green. It's looking a lot better than BFRI right now. But I'm going to buy the dip. Right now we are not in a dip. Almost went green. Hmm. Got this little micro trend. It's trying to break out. Mm-hmm. So are we gonna get a nice little trend going? Just trying to get those 60s up there. Mm-hmm. Will it get shorted here? Right back into that trend, or will it continue to push? This red on the day for this one would be the breakdown of the 735. Going back red. BRI holding up its little trend here. CNTX coming on down. Coming back red on the day. See how red it'll go. Trend on BFRI is at the 546 right now. Both of them looking quite questionable. CNTX did get rejection off that trend line there. Slipping on down there. So CNTX, I'm glad I waited on this one, waiting for it to get closer to the trend line. Not doing too good. BFRI also needs to test down here as well. See if it can hold up the 550. But that daily chart has really got me kind of spooked on this one. See if it can consolidate here and try for another breakout. Will it make lower lows here? Okay, will it break the 550? All we want is a little bit of consolidation here and some respect on that trend line. I believe, I don't think he can get that push up to the 9. That's a long way. Even though it has catalyst, that's a long way to go. Especially with the range that it's been showing us. Moving from the 670 up to the, what, 10-cent moves. We'll see if we can hold up the trend. BFRI looking like it's trying to take a dip as well. Right above that trend though. CNTX challenging the $7 now. Will it go ahead and break down the trend? Is the question. The bottom on the day was 655. So let's see what it wants to do. BFRI. Will it break that trend? Looks like it wants to. Clip through the 550 right there. Get a continuation push here. But yeah, I guess I was right to be skeptical of this top and tail on the daily chart. Definitely a scary little move right there. CNTX coming down to that trend on the 5-minute, but not quite there on the 15-minute. Still got a little ways it can go. Want to see some consolidation, and I really think it can break out of this this little top side if it can get going. But definitely has a lot of resistance. See if it'll break down. Not looking too good. BFRI sitting on the trend here. Has 3 minutes left on this 15-minute candle, but just not looking good. Let me see. Give me a second. Give me a second, real quick. Ignore me. I told you I don't. All right. So, CNTX getting on up there. BFRI. Yeah, BFRI is probably, if it can hold up here, I may give it a shot off this bottom trend. The top side of this is the 560. It's got a couple minutes left. Want to see if it can just continue to hold this trend and check back in. But is it even worth it? That's a 50-cent move up to the VWAP. Is that even worth it with the range that it's showing me now? Is the question. And I don't think it is. Let me also see ISIG. What did it end up doing? Came down here and flattened out. Wow, look how tight that range got right there. Super tight range in here compared to the moves earlier. Super tight range. Okay, this one still has, or it's about to close the 15-minute candle now. We'll see if it can push the low of the 548 will be the test area. CNTX looking like it wants to break on down. So I'll keep my eye right here on BFRI. First 5 minutes of this play out, the volume kind of drying up on it. Was getting 3 million shares traded on it, but now has slowed down a whole lot. Has a lot of factors against it right now to break this 550. Only 10 cents off of the 550. So definitely looking dangerous. All right, ISIG. Still watching that one as well. Will it open back up to the down? Yes, opening back up to the downside again. Not too good. $0.10 away from a breakdown. And I think it's going to get that breakdown that it wants. CNTX getting a little bounce there off of the 685s. Came down there to the trend, but I'm still not trusting it just yet. Want to see it just ride this trend one more time. It's bounced on this trend 1, 2, 3 times, but I think it can. I want to see a higher low inside of the trend would be great, and then I'll use maybe the $7 as an out. But we will see. Don't want to get trapped or faked in here. BFRI. Yeah, but I do like this pattern going up to break this chain of command here. Green on the day would be the 740. Had to get back over the 740s. Do buyers want it though? Will the shorts come in here? If we look at the volume here, so we see the biggest bars on the day were sell-offs. The first one was 3 million, the next one was 4 million. So, you know, that's kind of scary not seeing any huge green bars like that. This one came off of this level. Volume has completely dried up on this one. CNTX. I'm liking this one. I'm liking it. As long as it doesn't break down here. Where are those shorts set? Will it showing a little bit of red? Will it break down the sevens again? Sevens having some problems holding. Wow. BFRI made a little bit of a move out there, but I mean, it's only 10 cents. So it's like, again, the question is it worth it? Yes, you would have been right buying here on the trend, but you would have made maybe 40, 30 cents. Let's see, 40 up to the 70, maybe 30 cents. And now you're seeing snap downs here. So I don't know. Oh, well, CNTX did snap down. Let's see what it does on this 15-minute trend. 15-minute trend here. Trend right now is at the 675. It needs to hold up. Breaking down those 80s. Snap into the trend on the 15-minute. Now continue to watch it for consolidation around this trend line if it wants to continue building up. BFRI getting slammed a little bit. Will it break down the 550 again, or 559 is the bottom of this candle? Will we see those 59s come in? No big buyers as of yet on the bids. There's somebody at the 61 with a little small position, probably get broken down really quickly at the 61. Let's see if the shorts can push through that. '61. 61 is trying to hold. CNTX definitely broke down the smaller trend line on the 5-minute, but has not fully broken on the 15-minute. Looking for that full break. 664 would be a nice confirmation that it's going on down. 664. Has 5 minutes left to be working its way back up, but as of now, looking real dangerous. Okay, this one is holding those levels. Risk level right now be the 551. It'll be a 10-cent risk here, down here. It is holding up that trend. But again, voice says, is it worth it? All right. So could risk 20 cents to the bottom here. That's what I think I'm going to end up doing. 20 cents to the bottom of this candle. But I would love to see it pull back one more time. I want to see what it's going to do at the VWAP. What will that VWAP look like? 594, will it get rejection here? Trying to get up there, very low volume compared to the rest of the day. Can it do one more pullback higher than this previous 560? $576. 560 must hold. 574s. This one seems to be holding a little bit. 667. Okay, so I'm liking this one as a hold point. Trying to stay above that 650 would be the out right now on the risk side, but it is red on the day, so definitely fighting a downtrend here. I might just wait for that thing to go green if it's gonna go green today. I'm not gonna risk that. This one needs to hold up to 550. It is green on the day. Or 560. Got 2 minutes or 1 minute left on this candle, this 5-minute candle. Can we hold that 560? Closing this candle in a few minutes. Looking for that 560 to hold on this trend. Okay. So let's see what kind of movement it can give in these first 5 minutes. Can it test that 560? Or is it just going to go up? Can we get that test? Come on. All right, so the volume is absolutely dying on this one. It's they definitely got to do some work here. The previous bars were about 300,000 shares, but man, the volume is really getting cut here. CNTX, the bottom is a 668. Trying its best to hold this trend, but on the 15-minute, but not looking too nice. $6.55 is the line in the sand for it. This one, man, this is gonna be a grinder if I get into this one. BFRI, it's gonna be a grinder. And it's in the phase 1 study. All these red flags. I don't know about this one. It's in the phase 1 study. I don't know about putting my money where my mouth is on this one. At least CNTX has better news, at least. 688. $6.88. Yeah, the news on this one is just not worth it for me. Even if it goes, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. Arguing with the voices in my head. It's like, is it worth it? Is it not? What if it goes to $10? Yeah, well, it could do all that. It's always those what if voices that get me. What if? What if this? What if that? Oh my goodness. But like on that trade earlier today with that dump on ISIG, man, the bounce usually with a move that big, it lost what? Dumped from 27 down to 21. Usually they give a little bit better bounce than that, but hey, I played it and I was in and out on the bottom. Can this thing start to hold and get up above the 688? And then that will make the risk 673 for this one. If it can start pushing up, but just not seeing that volume come back in. Looking like it wants to go ahead and break down these lows of the 666. Looks like BFRI did not have enough to push through that VWAP. Will it go ahead and break down this trend on that weak news? Phase 1 trials. Okay, so this one is coming back up. Risk level can be the 666 down here. Let's see, entry 688, risking 20 cents. Would be the risk for it to come on up here and try to retest, but I do want to see some higher lows first, because this is kind of how it was on ISG the last time. I didn't wait, and it had made lower lows, so it made lower lows here. I want to see a higher low than 668 before I look for entry, is what I'll be checking for. Want to see that trend set up for me. BFRI having a lot of commotion right here under the VWAP. Made a lower low, tried to get off, but I still don't think it has enough juice. I like CNTX a lot better, but I want to see that higher low form. Be patient. Line in the sand is still at the 650-ish. 650. Yeah. Break of the 650, I'll be done with it. BFRI, will it get shorted back under the 597? Barely broke out there. Getting a little push. Wow, getting a nice push. Held that trend, giving a push up there. Will it get shorted down? Phase 1? I know the shorts are going to blast this. Can they push it back under the 6? Kind of got under the 6, was not able to push it completely. They have 1 minute left on this candle. Let's see what the shorts want to do to this one. Getting a little bit more attention over there. Okay, CNTX also rounding out. So who will be the winner today? Needs to get up to the 657 to be powering out of there. They just need to push it back under the 6. Get it going back down. Okay, let's see. Did I misread this thing or something on BFRI? Was there something in the news that actually made sense? Nope. Nope. Getting up there and double topping, needs to break that double top now. Yeah. Cool. So even on the weak news, still got a little pop through the VWAP. Will they bump it back down under the 6? It's only 14 cents away from the 6. So let's see. 20 cents away from the 6. Where those shorts at? Actually, where is this downwards trend at? Where are you at? Let's see. There. Gee whiz, that's a little bit off. Okay. There we go. It's a little bit closer. Yeah, that thing still has a lot of work to do to get up to that upward trend. A lot of dead cats out here. Pumping it on back down. Was not able to live above VWAP. Let's see, a breakdown of the 598. We'll get it headed back down quite nicely. Only 5 cents away from the 6. All they need is a little pressure. CNTX going on down to the 655 to break the 650. So it is making those lower lows. It failed to do anything for me here, so was looking for those the higher lows to form. BFRI barely getting 1% up on the day. Not huge movement anyway. So I may just take my little monies and come back on Monday with this added to whatever I would have had on Monday, because I am not seeing anything worth jumping in on. And now BFRI starts to chop around, which is very unsafe, seeing that it's fighting a huge downtrend and only has this little micro trend going against that downtrend. Looking real risque. So getting on down there to the bottom where it was this morning. Now I definitely need to see higher lows if it doesn't break here. So let me get rid of that trend. Gotta see higher lows going back towards that trend line, the downwards trend. I don't think we're going to get it. This one getting pumped back down to the 6. Like I said, it just wasn't worth it. 550 to 6, that's 50 cents. 75 cents maybe. If you took at the very top, 75 cents. Not good risk to reward right there. All right, anything else popping up here before I make my final decision? Not seeing anything. Everything else I was looking at the open is just died. So a nice little Friday. Let's look at my realized gains and losses. On ISG, man, that thing was a mover. I was up like maybe 20, 30 bucks. I thought it could get just a little bit more of a pop off that bottom after losing $8 per share, but it still had room for the shorts to go down. Gave a little bit of profit to it, but kept all of my losses under $10. So, that's what I try to do at least, especially if it's a big mover like that. I can always get back in and keep the loss under 10. Because if it moves up $3, $4, $5, hey, I'm back in the game. So that's kind of how I handled that. 10 bucks, I'm out on a big mover. And that's why I get in such small share size, so I can continually get in for those bounces. There are my buys and stuff, prices that I bought it, but now it's at $19, so I'm so glad I did not hold that. ISIG, let's go look at it right now. Look at where it is now. So think about if I just kept holding. That would have been horrible. This is why I cut my losses very, very quickly on a big mover. 1924 down there. Not going to take my life. All right. So I guess that's pretty much it for the day. I don't see any more life, so I'll let the rest of this flow over till Monday. Yeah. Anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you can consider subscribing. If you're not following, you can consider following. Today was a Friday. Fridays are usually slower, but I just want to manage my risk every day, and then really capitalize on those things that are moving big. Appreciate you guys. One Life, Lauren, Lori, DB. We had a couple of weird names. I don't even know how to say them. RO Hit K. Ruth Underwood. Some people I've never seen. Adamez. Oh, what in the world? Hopefully I'm not butchering these names. I think I said Lauren already. Sophie Warren. Donnell. GD. Let's see. Yeah. So shout out to all you guys for tuning in. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace. guys.